Well, here we go. Another inside the mix. Heavy water.
The streets are far too cold, and I don't think they want you.
I should have sang the whole song like that. They said that you were coming home. So how's it going, guys? Let's see here. I'm trying to get my Schwindos sorted out. There, that'll do. Get that one nice and big. What's up? It's Friday. It's October 2nd. I released a new single today called God to Blame. Very different from this one. And I'm very behind. Because it's October 2nd, and I wanted to release God to Blame in September, and no, get out of here, my phone. And it's now I'm working on, the next song, and I'm already thinking about the next video and the next release and the next all that stuff, and I realized today I hadn't even done Inside the Mix, Heavy Water. So, you know what? This is going to be the quickest one because it's the most simple song. What's nice about this is that
the streets are far too cold, and I don't think they want you.
It truly is just an acoustic guitar. So
you said that you were coming home,
as soon as I take it out,
but I don't think you want to.
There is a very little bit of piano. Listen.
And you gave yourself away today. The second that I saw your face, I lost you.
Just a bunch of me's just going, ooh.
And the path you took was bright until you found the dark upon the hill. I lost you.
Isn't that nice? I do like this though.
You swam in heavy water. The current's getting stronger. You take the roundabout again. Reaching out for a friend.
Alright.
Stay right where you are.
So, now that we're at the chorus, we got some stuff to talk about. I'm not going to pretend like there's a lot more going on than there is. This is a simple song. But, as soon as we get to this chorus, let's take a look at the music first. Let me try and get these vocals out of here.
Stay right where you are.
Seems to be most of it. All right. First off, I am a professional shaker player. That's what that is. I'm also a professional tambourine player. So if you were wondering who was playing the incredible shaker and tambourine in this track, it's yours truly. We also need to pay homage to the bass line that I liked that my wife despises. Every time she hears it, she like makes this face, this horrible like she's about to sneeze or something. The very first time I played her the song when I had the recording, when I was getting it wrapped up, and I was like, okay, tell me what you think about this. What do you think? And I hit play. She was like, oh yeah, this is nice. And then it got to the chorus, and she's like, oh my God, that bass. So let's just. I like it. I don't care what she says. What does she know? So now that you know I've got this nice swingy bass line, maybe you can hear it. And then let's take a look at this acoustic. So I wanted to do a little little build here. I needed to make this chorus fill it out a little bit. So this is the main acoustic. This is doing the chords. And then we've got these cool little leads that I decided to harmonize and pan. Let's play these out. You know, it's musical. It's cool. I'm gonna try and get all this stuff out of here real quick so we can just check in on these vocals. So we got chorus. I hear some piano. I love that there's a track called Dry Promise. What is a dry promise? That sounds so dirty. Dry Promise. I don't know what that is, but I might be able to figure it out before this is over. All right, let's see here.
Stay right where you are. Promise I can save you. Don't you go too far. Promise I won't hate you. And the path you took was bright until you found the dark upon the hill. I lost you.
Look, I'll tell you the only challenge that comes with a track like this is just prioritizing when there's this many harmonies throughout the song, just trying to figure out which ones are important and where they need to sit in the mix. At the end of the day, you have to just kind of settle and say this is how it's going to sound, because there's so many throughout this whole song. Almost everything is in 3-part harmony, and then there's oohs and there's stuff like that just to create some movement and fill it out, you know?
Stay right where you are. Promise I can save you.
So, you know, finding a place for everything in this song was probably the hardest part. So that's the chorus. Let's see what happens. You know, I wanted to do this song because I had written this song well over 2 years ago. It was just about a friend who was, you know, struggling with a what's that word? An addiction. And, you know, if you've ever experienced that, you want to be there for those kind of people. And sometimes you can, and sometimes you just can't, no matter how bad you want to. And I wrote the song and blah, 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 and, you know, we get this. But the reason that I picked this one amongst, you know, the stuff we were doing was the puppet had come out, and after the puppet was Jacuzzi. So it was kind of like this alternative rock song, and then whatever Jacuzzi is. I still don't know what kind of song that is. And then, you know, I just wanted to go somewhere completely different so that when God to Blame came out, that seemed completely different from this. So this was just a good curveball song. Let's skip ahead a little bit.
Days have come and gone. No one here has seen you.
I do remember that particular S.
Seen.
I could not get the sibilants out of that.
Seen.
Oof. Drives me
Seen
crazy. I might hear this song.
I've been waiting, but I don't hear a ring, no. You swam in heavy water, but the
So many vocals.
and you're reaching
home
out
stretch.
for a friend. Stay right.
All right, so when I talk about a lot of vocals and something being, really sucky to mix and edit, it would have been this chorus. Let me mute all instruments that are
Stay right where you are. I promise I can save you. Don't you go too far. Promise I won't hate you.
This is just a lot of me's being all dramatic and emo and, yelling and trying to sing harmony and stuff, but
Stay right where you are. I promise I can save you.
I remember the yeah, a whoa thing was something I just kind of came up with in the vocal booth and was like, nah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, whoa, I like that. And then I had to, harmonize it twice. And this is the stuff I ask myself when I'm doing the mix, like, why? Why did I do that? And then these ahs, these swelling ahs. I felt like that was, it needed it.
Stay right where you are. I promise I can save you. Don't you go too far.
And it's also hard to mix a bunch of different singing styles. So if you're at the top of your range and then you want to do a high harmony, so you're like, oh, I'll sing that in falsetto, and then you want to do something an octave down to round out the harshness of it, you're kind of singing in this really relaxed voice, then you're singing at this full out voice, and then you're singing in falsetto, and it's all airy, and it can be really hard to get those things to mesh well with each other, even though maybe, like, if they are the right notes, that doesn't necessarily make them, work. So let's go into the music. This is the most simple song musically that I'll probably ever
Stay right where you are. I promise I can save
The other challenge that was in the song was getting one drum sound to work through that first chorus as a really relaxed kind of, just snare, kick, hi-hat, like kind of indie sounding, but then getting that same drum set to morph to be heavy enough to fit into this chorus. That was a challenge in, just finding the right drum tones throughout, the thing. And every time I hear this chorus, the drums always seem very lackluster to me, but I do know why, and I could have just kind of approached it as two different drum sets, but I didn't want to. Very basic chords. And then a lead, and I feel like this will wrap it up. There's this little thing I put in here. It goes over the whole last chorus. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. There it is.
You should have ran me out. Stay right where you are. I promise I can say.
So I just realized just now that Dry Promise is me saying I promise I can save you without any reverb or anything on it, and I called it Dry Promise, and it just clicked as soon as I
Stay right where you are. I promise I can save you. Don't you go too far.
wander? Why, bro? Why'd you gotta wander? That's it. That's it. Not a crazy track. You know, I'll have a lot more to say next month when I break down the God to Blame mix. Make sure you're here for that. The mix that killed me, the mix that set my whole schedule back, the mix that broke me mentally, the mix that put a strain on my relationships, the mix that I don't even like. I don't even like to listen to the song God to Blame because I hate the mix so much. And who's responsible for that? I am. But what are you going to do? Sometimes you got to move on and you got to accept it because I'm a broke musician and I can't afford to pay other people to mix my stuff. So thanks for watching this. What am I supposed to say? I'm supposed to say like, subscribe. That's pretty much the two keywords. Like and subscribe and follow my crap and stream my crap. And much love. And I hope you have a fantastic life. Peace. I do have to actually stop the recording.